Hello, welcome back to another lesson in Vedic astrology. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Saturn transit that's going to happen on November 2nd, 2014 with respect to Vrishabha Rasi or Taurus Moon sign. This is where you will find your moon because you are a Vrishabha Rasi person in your horoscope, and if it is not, then you are not a Vrishabha Rasi person. So that's the first thing that you will have to recheck. It's based on moon signs and not on sun signs or ascendant. So this, whatever I am now prepared for Jupiter being the 3rd and the 7th, I have referred a book, a very important classical astrology book called Phaladipika. Phaladipika says that Jupiter in the 3rd is bad. Subsequent authors also repeated the same, that so much that it looks like Jupiter in the 3rd is really bad, and therefore all these people, all Vrishabha Rasi people should do lots of remedies connected to Jupiter, and this transit has happened on June 19th of 2014 and he will stay here for 1 year. So November 2nd, 2014, Saturn from Tula Rashi, a place that he has been occupying for 2.5 years, he moves over to this sign on exactly that date, and from here he will be, and from that date onwards he will be here for 30 months, 30. So we are now going to discuss the effect of this, but not this alone, with reference to Jupiter's position. So the main thing here is we are trying to see what are the common things that can happen. Because as I've already told this in the previous video for Mesha Rasi people, the same approach we are going to use. But let's first start with Jupiter in the 3rd separately. Loss of position, loss of friends, and loss in business, and the onset of health problems or disease. Then Saturn the 7th is indicating problem through spouse, maybe the health problem of the spouse, and also danger to oneself, because the 7th house is not only just the spouse or husband or partnership, it also indicates danger to one's own life, especially risk in travel. So all these people are advised to be very extra careful on Saturn dominated times, and to avoid risky travel on those dates at least. But what is common is, it looks like health problem is common. So the other aspect is, if you look at business, business is always affected when Saturn comes to the 7th house, because this is where the restrictions happen. So because of the problems in business, and then Jupiter is already indicating problems in business, then those who are businessmen amongst the Vrishabha Rasi people, they will find the going a little harder and tough. There will be more challenges, especially if they are into partnership ventures. The other way of looking at this is Jupiter in the 3rd going out of the comfort zone. So that would be, this could also mean that you would be taken away from a place that you've been enjoying for a long time. It could also mean a shift in your place, especially your residence or office. Even that is indicated, but it will be under stress. Lots of work to do. It will appear that the change is happening under stress. What appears glaringly is the pressure in business or profession, because Saturn blocks all this, because the 7th house is a very important house and Saturn is very unfavorable in the 7th, and 2.5 years later he will come to this sign, which is the Ascendant Shani. So this entire stretch, these two signs are not good for Saturn transit. So all one has to do is to observe, to pay Saturn tax on time, and whenever somebody differently abled appears in front of you asking for favor, always give them something, money, food, or whatever you have on your hand. So it looks like Vrishabha Rasi people who have been having a great advantage for the last 2.5 years, because Saturn was in the 6th house and Jupiter was in the 2nd house, and suddenly they find that things are changing rapidly. But don't worry, this is just another phase. There are people who get worried about exam and say, oh my god, I can't handle this. But all one has to do is study hard and prepare for the exams. So preparation for exam means that you will do a lot more prayer on Thursdays and a lot more prayer on Saturdays. Do charity of yellow items on Thursdays, and of blue items or black items, or to the crow you can feed on Saturdays. All this I've done in other videos concerning Saturn remedies. You will have to really take care of this 7th house transit of Saturn, but I advise you to be very careful with the possibilities of food poisoning, which is very common. Jupiter goes over the 3rd and Saturn goes over the 7th. Especially the non-vegetarian food, try to avoid them on all Saturdays and all Thursdays. In case you have any doubts, please ask them in the comment section. In case you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.